Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So let's talk about this Deshaun Watson kid, man, who showed the toughness of, man, more more tough than Cam Newton will ever be, more tough than Odell Beckham. You know, I I remember after the Super Bowl, I fucking reamed Cam Newton for not falling on that fumble and Odell Beckham not being mentally strong enough to make a play. Now let's fast forward to Deshaun Watson. That kid eyes was about as big as as big as two basketballs in the first quarter. Everyone saw it. Everyone knew he was hesitant. Uh, Alabama made a conscious effort, kind of like how New Orleans did Brett Favre in the playoffs when he played for Minnesota. It was like a bounty on Deshaun Watson. You could tell how they were finishing the tackles. That was the game plan. Make him pay for everything and finish every tackle and let's game tackle. You know what I mean? Meet me at number 4. I think that's Deshaun Watson's number is. And so, with that being said, he had a terrible first quarter, a mediocre first half, basically. You know, he made a few plays, but it was definitely less than average. But the plays that he had to make and the plays his teammates had to make. Now, let's take, for example, number 16. Okay, no. Before we get to number 16, I don't know these guys' names, but I do know Mike Williams' name. Number 16 is a tight end. That catch, those two leaping catches Mike Williams had to catch, is the ball Odell Beckham dropped. That catch number 16 made, that leaping catch, is the is the ball Odell Beckham dropped. Uh, it's just beside me that that drive that Deshaun Watson made in the fourth quarter with the seconds winding down is a drive that Cam Newton didn't make. That elusiveness that Deshaun Watson had when he was damn near sacked for like a 10-yard loss and he eluded and threw the ball away was the play that Cam Newton fumbled on in the Super Bowl. And I couldn't help but praise this kid because he was rattled in the first half and he could have went through the motions and just basically said Alabama is better than me today. And that would have probably been acceptable, 21-year-old kid. Uh, Alabama's coming off full throttle. They clicking on 12 cylinders, and they could have packed it in. Mike Williams could have packed it in. He was concussed on that second hit he took because his body froze and the ball just fell to the ground. He was concussed, but he came back from a concussion and made two of the biggest catches of probably his early career, and I'm glad he's rewarded with the national championship and $1 million contract in May when he goes to the NFL. So congratulations to Clemson. More important, I love the grit. Number 16, Deshaun Watson and Mike Williams. What grit! That helicopter spin reminded me of John Elway. When John Elway did the helicopter in, I believe, in 1997, 1998, somewhere in there, if you guys remember that. I believe it was out here in LA too, at the Rose Bowl. So congratulations, national champions. Ain't nothing like redeeming, you know, um, beating a guy who defeated you the year before. I remember us in the championship game. We played the Redlands. I went to Whittier College. We played the Redlands in the championship back-to-back years, and we beat them. And we were back-to-back conference champions. We got rings and all that. And I just remember the focus that we had just that week. You know what I mean? Uh, uh, it was just a special week. We wore tape around our fingers to represent the ring that we could potentially win. It was no games. The seniors took charge. I wasn't a football player in high school. The reason why I played football in college was because I was such a superior athlete. I was really quick, really athletic, really strong for my size. And so I said, let me give football a try. So I played football 2 years in college, and it was the most fun I ever had. I played some, um, and I was the most athletic guy on scout team and stuff like that. And it was fun. I mean, I had a great time. And but congratulations to Deshaun Watson. I know what it. I know some of you guys may take Division 3 versus Division 1 talent level. Can't compare. Let me just be clear. But the focus is the same. The discipline is the same to win a championship. It's exactly the same. And what they showed in the second, I mean, literally, it would have been okay if they tanked it in and went through the motions and not gave that extra effort. But they did. So congratulations, Deshaun Watson. You are more worthy to me than Cam Newton in the championship game and more than Odell Beckham in the championship game. So congratulations. Well deserved. You earned that ring. You got the ring that Taj Boyd couldn't get. You got the ring. I think the Perrys won in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. So congratulations to you. And I'm not sure how well you're doing in the NFL because your reads are kind of delayed. You really don't see this second half, your progressions, your second and third progressions. But you know what? Enjoy your ring tonight. I hope you get a guaranteed contract and you make someone's team next year. And I know you're a top 5 quarterback prospect, but it's so hard to be a quarterback in the NFL, man. But you did it. You slayed the dragon. I had Alabama winning this game. You slayed the fucking dragon. Congratulations. Well deserved. Go out and party. Go get you some thought pussy tonight. You know, I don't know if you got a girl, you married, got kids. I don't know, but all y'all motherfuckers, all Clemson, go out and get some thought pussy tonight. Because when we won the championship, it was on and popping. And when we went in the locker room, I'll never forget because my college coach was very disciplined, very structured. He's now coaching. He's the head coach at Chapman now. Coach Bob Owens. Feel free to Google him. And he's never been so casual in his life. Never been. He said one thing. He said something. He didn't curse. He didn't allow us to curse. And he was a military guy. I mean, I don't know if he was in the military, but I know his brother was in the military or something like that. And he worked in the probation. His brother worked in the probation department. He was our offensive coordinator. And everything was structured. We couldn't sway away. And we loved him because he was a middle-aged black man, like 50, 55. Now he's 70, still coaching. And he said one thing, and we turned the fuck up when he said this because we were like, what? He says, make sure y'all take care of each other tonight. Go out and have fun. And we was like, huh? Because he's never that loose. He's never that casual. And I know Dabo Sweeney, I think his name is. He does the dab. I mean, he's cool because he does the dab. And that's a whole nother topic, but I don't want to get into that now. Meaning that it's cool for him to do the dab, but but athletes can't do it. Coaches can, but athletes can't. And it's not even a color thing because in NFL, there's no color lines. You celebrate, you get a flag. And but I just remember that, and I'm telling all you Clemson fans, but more importantly, the Clemson players, make sure y'all go out and take care of each other. Like, go get some thought pussy, go get some head, enjoy yourselves. Because I'm not sure if I wish I can tell you what game 14 feels like in a college football season. I wish I could because you practice 5 days a week and you play 1 day a week. You get Sunday off. You get film on Monday. And you do your skeletons on Tuesday and you live on Wednesday every week. And everyone has twisted ankles, bruised shoulders, tendonitis in the knees. Every play, even if you play 1 down versus 10 downs, because remember, the guys aren't playing or on the scout team, busting their ass. So, Watson, you sitting on top of Mount Rushmore, Mount Everest, Mount Fiji, whatever you want to be, well deserved. So congratulations to the Clemson Tigers and Dabo Swinney, and more importantly, Deshaun Watson. I don't know who got the MVP, but I would have gave the MVP to Mike Williams. Deshaun Watson probably got it because he's the quarterback, but I thought Mike Williams was the MVP because he bailed Deshaun Watson out with 2 bad throws, and so did number 16, bailed him out, and so did Renfro. So did he, bailed him out big time. So congratulations, Odell Beckham, you're on the clock. My New York Giants, we need you to do something. And Cam Newton, I'm so done with Cam Newton. After the Super Bowl and his BS trying to teeter-totter on the Black Lives Matter and Colin Kaepernick, fuck you, I'm done with you. But congratulations to the Clemson Tigers, and I'm gone. Talk to you guys soon.
You already know what it is. It's Barbershop Conversations. Hit the subscribe and the like button today.